The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod, and the decision to bring it out. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Give him.
Realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And they'll bring him down at the needed to move the sticks. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he drive here, and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle. A little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 44, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is.
And I think those numbers are going to increase.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. Steps away to his left. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets this one in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 2 yards. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5.
Possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. He works his way. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Purdy to throw it on first down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they will eventually get him down, but
it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
McCaffrey fighting, but he won't get to here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And across the goal line. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Gold with the egg. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're a guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this throw caught left side.
To get you going, sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And he'll be out just a yard.
Ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in first to give yourself a chance.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone.
You're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive. It's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12.
Touchdown, Vikings! KJ Osborne. It's an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because...
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Ray McCloud.
They're working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
So number 2. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. It was nearly intercepted. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. This is caught. And he's brought. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And a Kyle Juszczyk as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here. 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawk.
One of the bigger targets on the field. The tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on spec. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going off.
Friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on
there. On 1st and 10, Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49
right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if they're
coming. Purdy looking to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk.
He's trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Offense, drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And the Niners are going to have
no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. At 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play action now. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First down. Here's the run with Cook. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Flushed out right. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cousins able to connect with Adam Order. Joseph now to have the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28. Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 49er offense, set to get this drive underway. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Sidelines, we take a break. A lone second remains now in this third quarter. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he'll go to 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan.
And then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Cousins gives way to Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Cousins now, flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Joseph connects. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 49er offense, set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to the...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take the
hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Only a yard.
You have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead. Last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's taken down, but able to. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room. Now a 2nd down and 6. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Finding Samuel. And they'll get this down to around. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 7. That's 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after send this one to OT. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. And his kick is indeed good. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.